Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm the Empathic Taurian. This video is for Scorpio, July 1st through the 15th. My cat is trying to mess up my reading, that's why I was laughing. Alright, Scorpio, hope you guys are doing well. Again, I thank you. And we're going to start this reading with an animal spirit card. And here we go. Tiger, you guys got the tiger, very cool. So tiger represents the force of the moon, and it also represents feminine energy, but the more relating message behind the tiger will resonate with those who are strong and those who are passionate when their energy is in balance. And when they're feeling a little out of balance, they can feel overwhelmed and overtaken by the circumstances of life. And if you consider how the tiger hunts at nighttime, it utilizes the darkness to obtain what it is that it wants. And she has no fear of what resides in the dark. And she even works with it and makes the most of it. And she encourages you to also, too, work with the darkness and to have no fear. Very cool. Alright, let's see what the universe wants you to know. I recognize that I have chosen fear. No fear. And I choose again. I choose love. Right? This is awesome because love is in light. And love can dissolve the fear. It can resolve those things that reside within the dark. Awesome. Alright, Scorpio. Alright, let's see what tarot messages we have for you for July 1st through the 15th. Okay, Two of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Making sure you guys can see this. Okay. In the reverse, the Star in the reverse. The Nine of Swords and the upright. Six of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot in the upright, and the Judgment card in the reverse. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, there's a sense of being blocked. There is some confusion, and there's the struggle to see which way to go. Do I want to go this way, or do I want to go that way? Excuse me. And there's also the sense of being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So some of you guys may be dealing with an issue, could be coming from the month of June or something beyond that, something unresolved, and you're at this place of really needing to make a decision, but you're having trouble. The light right here is blocked. There's a sense of confusion again. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, there could be setbacks, financial setbacks, and there could also be an overinvestment in your work. So it could kind of go either way, and because of that overinvestment, some of your close relationships could be suffering because of that. And in the upright, we also have this sense of self-sufficiency and of gratitude. But in the reverse, those things as well could be lacking. Okay? And onward to, all of this is just kind of adding up to the Star in reverse. Now, you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. But if not, the message behind the Star in reverse is this sense of more of a lack of faith and of feeling hopeless in some regard, and it's really not seeing the true potential and the true power that you have within yourself to overcome. Kind of feeling like some things may be useless and then feeling frustrated. But also, too, this card itself is not so much of a negative outcome. It's more of a test of faith. Okay? So, you're being asked to persevere with that one. And then it just, as we continue, this is another rather unpleasant energy with the Nine of Swords. There's a sense of despair and a sense of anxiety, of just feeling very stressed out. This is kind of what keeps you up at night. There's just extreme stress. So perhaps this decision that some of you guys are needing to make here, the effects of not being able to make it could quite possibly lead you to feeling like this. This is pretty nasty. Alright, but hang tight because this is going to get better. All right, Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, with this card we see an inability to move on, and there's also this potential for carrying baggage, and you may be unable to move on because of unresolved issues of the past. And if you remember upright, there is this deciding to move on, and it's a bit of a rite of passage as well, and it's making a necessary but regretful transition. But here you know what needs to change, but you're just not quite ready to make that change. Some things are also too unresolved. All right, and then you guys have the Chariot. This could have to do with a Cancer. Some of you Scorpios could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be someone of significance in your life right now. But also, too, the message behind the Chariot is of having self-control. It's having confidence and having willpower and applying this attitude to difficult situations to get through. Okay. All right, and then underneath we have the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card in reverse has to do with you potentially doubting yourself and unable to see yourself objectively, right? Because in the upright we have this sense of rebirth and of acceptance. It's the card of awakening, but you're unable to do this. And I think it all goes back to this blockage that you have. So let's get some clarifiers to find out more about what is going on. There's the Star in reverse again. So some of you Scorpios are feeling really hard on yourself and taking the darkness, but in a way, perhaps you're struggling with the darkness, right? Because this is kind of represents the darkness as well, the negative emotions, the lack of mental clarity, not feeling so great about things right there as well. So looks like there's a lot of messages here to go along with what some of you may be dealing with within yourself. Okay. The Star in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Hermit. All right, again, just remember the Star in reverse is more of a test of fate that's asking you to persevere rather than it being some negative outcome. So this feeling of hopelessness and feeling of despair could come from this lack of clarity that you may be feeling within a particular situation, or it could go vice versa, okay? And then with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, there's a lack of harmony. There could be some blocked emotions. Excuse me. And some of you could be getting to this point of where you're just feeling numb because you're not able to have a breakthrough, the breakthrough that you need right here. And this could be your reaction to if you are having financial setbacks or issues revolving your job or your work and the energy that you're putting into that. There could be, you know, this could go both ways. It could be weighing on you emotionally, and because of this, that could be the reason as well. So, and then with the Page of Pentacles, it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But with the Page of Pentacles, there's also this opportunity for manifestation. A new opportunity to earn money could be coming in. And this also represents initial motivation, but not quite fulfillment. And you're also being asked to remain focused and to take a practical approach. And it's important to think about the long term here. Some of you guys could be really caught up in the moment and how you're feeling negatively within a moment, but you're going to have to apply a little introspection, right? And plan for your future. Set yourself up to be successful. And like a pentacle, it's an earth sign. Ground yourself and dig deep and find this sense of hope because it's coming, okay? All right, then you have the Three of Wands in the reverse on top of the Nine of Swords. So with the Three of Wands, there is, you know, normally this guy, he was in the Two of Wands. He's already made a decision. He's figured out which way he wants to go, and then he's starting to figure out how to get there. Not so much when he's in the reverse. There is a lack of foresight, and there could be obstacles to these long-term goals, right? And some of you guys could be struggling to put these plans into action. So there's definitely something that needs to take place, but for a lot of you, you're feeling like you don't have the answers that you need. You're really stuck in the darkness, and you're not utilizing the darkness to create a solution and to bring forth the light, to bring forth the love that will highlight it all for you. All right, then the Emperor in the upright on top of the Six of Swords in the reverse. The Emperor could refer to an Aries. Okay, but there's also a sense of structure here with him, and there's a sense of having a solid foundation. And, you know, it also represents authority. The Emperor is like an authoritative type figure. It could be that energy of someone close to you, but it could also represent your need to have some structure. And you may need a mind over heart approach in perhaps deciding to make this move, of deciding to, you know, make that next step, because you know that's what you need to do. Very interesting. So, all right. I don't think there's anything else I want to add. So, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse on top of the Chariot in the upright. Seven of Pentacles upright, we see the rewards. We see our hard work paying off. We see the fruits of our labor. But in the reverse, that's not so much. We feel like we're putting in all this hard work, and what we're getting, it's not really what we thought we perhaps should be getting. We're not being rewarded according to how we feel we should. And perhaps with this Chariot energy, you may have to, you know, determine it could go different ways. You could be being overly aggressive and trying to obtain what it is that you want, or you may just need to apply a little more confidence and determination in getting what it is that you want, so you can see the fruits of your labor. Okay? And then with the Hermit, this goes beautifully with the Judgment card in reverse, because if you take a moment to introspect and to look within and to perhaps retract yourself in solitude to where you don't have any distractions, then that's potentially where this rebirth can truly take place. And also, too, it could be a Virgo. But more so, I see the need to retract in solitude and to find that light within, you know. And then you find that light within, and then you can take on the darkness. All beautiful. It all flows so well. And for those of you that this resonates with, and even for those of you still watching that it doesn't resonate with, I wish you the best. I'm sending you much love and many blessings for the month of July. And stay tuned midway through the month, and I'll do a reading for the second half of the month. I am the Empathic Taurian. I thank you guys so much for watching. Much love, many blessings. Peace.